Rachtman here. The Headbangers Ball is on the road again, and tonight we're coming to you from Seattle. We're going to be hanging out with Soundgarden. This is their hometown, you know. And we're even going to go bowling. Plus, don't forget, details on how you can enter this Pantera contest. It's going to be an incredible contest. You better enter. You don't want to get left out. And, you know, we've been talking about Seattle for a long time now on the ball and actually never been here. And looking around, most of the passerbys look like they're extras for the Lane Staley movie or something. Flannel shirts, goatees, and that's the women. We're going to check out Seattle, but right now we're going to be doing a premiere, an MTV premiere. Headbangers Ball on location in Seattle, hanging out with Soundgarden. Now, where is this theater that we're at right now? What's this place called?
The Moor.
The Moor. And is there a reason this is the place you're rehearsing? Is there a reason you're rehearsing in a place?
1907, that's why.
You were looking...
It's a full production rehearsal so we can get ready for touring.
Because you want to see what it'd be like. I mean, is there a big difference rather than just doing it in like a big rehearsal hall that would have a stage?
Well, you know, it's just here, you know, and nothing was happening. Nothing's ever happening here. They probably wouldn't want me to say that. But, it's
well, I don't know. I saw on the marquee that Peter and the Wolf is going to be here. Really.
And I'm gonna miss that. Oh, dang!
I love that clarinet and Peter and the Wolf.
Symphonies. This building, it's a great place for symphonies.
It's actually a really nice theater. I mean, it sounds good. It's not huge, but it sounds really good. So.
And didn't your video have something to do with this place?
No.
The photos that my producer told me were taken in here that were in the video?
Yeah, okay, that's true.
If it's not true, it's okay.
No, it is true. It is true.
Now, I saw the video. Now, you got to be honest. Was the concept of this video, let's see if we can put out a video that we don't have to go to? And you just gave them photos, or was that the idea of putting in the video?
Pretty big ordeal taking all those photos. It's just like doing a photo or a video shoot. But yeah, it was a scam.
So I'm looking at it, I'm going, this is a very cool video, or it was a way that you guys didn't have to show up for the video shoot.
Well, we did have to. I mean, we spent just as much time. We spent a whole day getting our pictures taken.
So those photos were done for the video?
Yeah, but it was, the idea was let's not do another stupid video while we're standing there pretending to play like everybody else. And, you know, it ended up being a stupid video anyway, but at least we're not standing there pretending to play like everybody else.
Well, we're going to play that video, and we're going to play it right after this commercial. Judge for yourself. Is it a stupid video? Killer song. And we're going to find out more about it later on. Listen to the song! Headbangers Ball in Seattle with Soundgarden.
You know, he doesn't watch Headbangers Ball.
You know, he doesn't go out and buy Soundgarden records.
Yeah.
Anyway, we're gonna play the video for Spoon Man. Now, when I heard the song and actually saw the video, I kind of thought there's like these people around Hollywood, but there's a guy we call Ring Man. It's got all these rings and he plays with all these rings and it's like this weird homeless guy. Is Spoon Man like a same kind of thing? Or?
He's not a homeless guy. He's actually an internationally renowned spoon player and instrumentalist, and I guess he's also a poet and philosopher.
A jack of all trades, if you will.
Of a few trades.
And a man with spoons.
Yes.
And so you just saw this guy and you decided to write a song about him?
Well, he's been around for a while, and actually the song came about from well, it's a long story. Do you guys want to hear it?
Not really. Can you sum it up real quick?
I don't want to tell it.
I said something stupid well, it wasn't the first time on Headbangers, but a couple shows ago, I said that the song Spoon Man reminded me a little bit of a song that I thought was by Grand Funk, when actually it reminded me of a song by the Guess Who.
Wow. Well, you know, either way.
Did you influenced by that in the song?
Who the hell are they?
Which song was it? American Woman.
Yeah, you're thinking of American Woman.
Is that the Guess Who or Grand Funk?
That's the Guess Who.
See, and I always thought I was so good with my 70s songs, but reminds me a little bit of it.
Yeah, the riff kind of, a little bit, yeah.
Well, judge for yourself. Spoon Man, Soundgarden. Location in Seattle, and right now we're at the Moore Theater with Soundgarden. And right now you're just rehearsing some of the new stuff before you go out on the road, right?
Yeah. Tour rehearsal. Totally. That's it. Nothing else. That's all we're doing.
Now, you've already been on... Now, you were on the road, like, what, 3 weeks ago or something?
Were we?
Are all the days and months just starting to just go together? Because before you were recording this record, you were constantly on the road, right?
No. We had about a half year off where we were writing and recording.
Was all the writing for this
Demos,
record? Was all the writing for this record done off the road, or while you were on tour? Were you writing songs?
Most of it is done off the road. It's kind of difficult to write on the road. You end up writing songs about the road and truck stops and people you meet at shows, which are all pretty stupid topics.
Right. Now, you've played live and on tour not too long ago, I guess, and you even played some of the new songs already, right?
Right, we played Spoon Man and Fell on Black Days. Spoon Man was released in Australia as a single when we were there, so it was on the radio.
So some of the people already knew the songs.
Yeah.
Do you sometimes go out there and play songs that you know these people haven't heard, but the fans want to show you how much they know, so they're trying to like sing along the songs that you know they don't know the words
It
for?
was kind of like that in Japan, actually.
Well, that would be every song. They probably don't know the words for them.
But they were singing along anyways.
Because you know they actually do show this show in Japan a lot.
Yeah.
You know any Japanese?
Karate.
Because they have it
Sushi.
subtitles like right under here. They have it subtitles. So, hi.
Jiu-jitsu, is that Korean?
That's I don't know. We have no idea. We're going to be back with more Headbangers Ball and linguistic lessons as we come to you from Seattle. Headbangers Ball hanging out with Soundgarden in Seattle, and we're about to go bowling, which I understand was your idea.
God, I don't want to take credit for that.
Is this something you guys do when you're, like, have downtime on the road?
No.
Whose idea was it to go bowling? I mean, I can't think of anything more rock than going bowling. But you're supposed to be a pretty good bowler from what the word is.
Tim's good.
Or is it you're a good bowler, or just everybody else is just that bad?
Yeah, I think everyone else sucks.
Yeah. Well, we're going to go bowling with Soundgarden, and we're going to talk more about the record and the songs and the videos and tour plans and all the stuff that you want to know so badly as the Headbangers Ball comes to you from Seattle with Soundgarden. Here, Chris Cornell, Riki Rachtman, and Jason Newsted's here, right here in an alley in Seattle. Wouldn't you know it? Get back up here. We're going to a bowling alley. More Headbangers Ball in Seattle with Soundgarden. You know, we were just thinking, what could be more rock than bowling? And we're bowling with Soundgarden. Chris Cornell, bowler, what do you look for in a bowling ball?
I look for really big holes, and we got some good-looking balls here, and
Because these are quite, I guess, as balls would go.
this is a good-looking ball. Sexy. It's kind of marbly. It's silver. Silver's cool.
But it looks like the holes are too small.
So I'm gonna say screw this. It's good looking, but I don't like it.
What do you look for in balls, bowling balls?
Black balls.
Black balls.
Chuck black ball. Kill the ducks.
Now, are you like into big, heavy balls, or do you prefer the smaller, lighter balls?
Depends on how often I drain them.
Okay.
See, there we go. It depends.
Well, we will find out as we go bowling with Soundgarden. We will find out much more things, like how they do with their balls, as the Headbangers Ball continues. See, you can't tell right now, but Roy and Mabel, they're really pissed off because it's league night here at Seattle Bowl, and we decided to do an interview right in the middle of the lane. Now, we're going to leave the subject of bowling, which I know is going to upset a lot of you. We're doing an interview here. Oh, wait. First, let's watch Chris Cornell throw a bowling ball. That one didn't work. We're going to have to do it over. Let's leave the subject of bowling for 1 minute. You wrote a couple songs on this album, right?
Yeah, I tried anyway. Yeah.
Now, how did you guys do it? Did you write a song and then maybe Chris wrote a song and everybody brought songs together, or was it always a collaboration, or how did the writing process work on this new record?
It's up and down both ways. Sometimes we write a song on our own, bring it in as a demo, and sometimes we jam on it and work it out. Like Super Unknown was written by Chris and Kim after, jamming it out for a while, that song.
And how's the response been so far playing some of the new songs live? Because out of America, I guess you played a couple of them, right?
Yeah, we played a couple in Australia, and some of the folks knew the song Spoon Man, because that was on the radio, and it was good response. Yeah.
Well, we're going to be back more with Soundgarden, bowling and all sorts of fun stuff like that in Seattle. Someone's stealing my bowling shirt. I'm so consistent. I know it's wrong. I know it's wrong. This is what's wrong. Watch. Okay. Now I'm ready to bowl. Sure. Watch. Now. Explain yourself. You know, in just this pre-bowling that I've done so far, I've realized that I'm either one of the crappiest bowlers possible, or I'm just hustling these guys because I'm a really good bowler. That's it. I'm hustling them because I'm a really good bowler. I'm a good bowler. Other than bowling, what are some of the guys what stuff do you do when you have downtime off the road?
I do a lot of sanding, a lot of raking of leaves. Do some odd jobs.
Kind of like gardening around. When you're on the road all the time, do the things like that seem like just like terrible chores, do those type things? Go ahead. This better be good. Even I can do that. Things that seem like kind of meaningless, like the raking and the chores and all that stuff that everybody thinks is hell. When you're on the road so long, do you kind of look forward to going back to the normal stuff at home?
Yes, I enjoy cooking my own meals and just, basic stuff like that, because on the road, everything's kind of done for you, and I'm not really into that.
And those people at home feel really bad that everything is done for you at the road. They cook their meals for you. But what other things do you do? I mean, are there any hobbies other than bowling? Lawn darts, maybe?
No lawn darts. That's illegal, isn't it?
Yes, but you rock and rollers, you guys live on the edge. I thought lawn darts, slip and slides.
I don't really have any hobbies. I don't know where the hell my time goes.
Maybe bowling.
No, I don't.
Lawn darts.
This is the whitest, trashiest sport in the world.
Well, you know what they say. Any sport that comes with its own waitress, and you get to wear their shoes, you get to wear their shoes, it comes with its own waitress, and you get to wear shirts like this.
I saw a bowling ball named Jake, so hey, Jake.
We'll be back. Headbangers Ball with Soundgarden. About $20 for the next guy that gets a spin. A strike between me and you. A strike.
For the next guy.
No, for which either one of us gets a strike. You or me first gets the money, $20.
No, because, we should bowl at the same time.
Okay, you bowl one and I bowl one. Whoever gets the most pins in two throws. In two throws, whoever gets the most pins gets the money. And you've already known that I suck. Now, you know how crappy I've been bowling. We just had a wager because under pressure, I'm a good bowler. Now, we just put a little wager on, and then he hits two throws, I get two throws. Whoever gets the most pins win. We didn't know I'm actually going to pay Kim to go hit him in the kneecaps with a lead pipe, so we'll see. Maybe that'll help.
That's dirty.
Okay.
Cool. Why don't you just relax a little bit? It's only $20.
Double or nothing.
Double or nothing. I'm leaving. leaving now. Forget it.
Oh, yeah.
I'm leaving. I feel bad. Somebody get my coat. All right.
I didn't want to humiliate you on TV.
There was TV.
Oh, yeah. For another throw.
Okay, now I'll do another throw.
Huh? Oh, that's right. I give you 10. Okay. Another throw now.
Another throw.
You know, for those of you that were just watching it, it's pretty sick that we bet, and I won because in 2 throws, I knocked down, I got a spare, and he got down 8. I mean, in 2 throws, we still got like only 8 pins.
It's not fair. I think it's cruel the way you bullied him all over the alley.
But I paid somebody to hit him in the kneecaps with a lead pipe, so that's what it was. Now, you're supposed to be...
Bowling's not an Olympic event.
That's right. But you're supposed to be the bowler of Soundgarden.
Why is that? Because I have bigger feet?
No, because in about 20 frames, you're the only person that got a strike so far, and that was like 1 strike.
Yeah, but now I'm going for the gutter ball right now.
Okay. Here he is, Kim. Bowling, ladies and gentlemen. The kind of stuff you want to watch on Headbangers Ball. Yeah, it doesn't get more exciting than this. Like we're terrible bowlers, but Kim actually just got like 280. It took 30 frames to get it, but it was good. We're all excellent bowlers. As a matter of fact, you were just saying that this whole bowling thing is so incredibly exciting that you have to leave right now because you just can't handle so much enjoyment in one night.
Yeah, I live in a sleepy little town, and I'm moving, so I gotta go sleep.
Now, sorry, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to leave the subject of bowling for just a minute, but we will come back to it to talk a little bit about the record. Reading some of the lyrics, I mean, some of them seem like, I don't know what the word would be, disturbing, or it seems like it's some like very heavy subjects. I mean, am I reading them correctly?
If you think that, then
Some of the songs that you wrote, what are they about?
Head Down is about how a little kid is taught to smile, then the smile is taken away. I don't know if that's heavy or not, or deep or disturbing. We try to write happy songs, and it just doesn't.
This isn't the songs when you look at them lyrically. They're not very happy songs.
No, I wouldn't think so.
Did you ever see yourself like writing like? Probably not.
Pop songs, no.
Lolly lolly song.
Yeah, we don't write.
Don't write lolly lolly.
No, no lollipop.
You're looking forward to getting on the road? I mean, do you like, because sometimes we talk to bands that, you know, they all say, oh, we love going out there and playing for the fans, but they'd actually rather be bowling or something. Do you enjoy playing?
Yeah, I like playing. When you're on the road, you don't actually get to play enough. That's the only drag about touring for me. And the time drags when you're not playing, so I'd rather not tour.
Now, I know a lot of you guys in the band are into, like, other side projects, you know, other underground bands or solo projects. What are the other stuff that you've been working on?
Nothing really. We did Hater, Matt and I. That was just for the fun of it.
What was Hater?
Just under half an hour of songs that we did in the studio real quick, just for the hell.
And who was in that?
Me and Matt and a guy named John McBain, ex-Monster Magnet, and an old friend of mine named John Waterman, and a guy named Brian Wood, Andy Wood's older brother.
When you go in and you do some of that stuff, because it's really, you know, no pressures, it's not like it's a big record, do you feel then when you're going into Soundgarden and you've got like a lot of expectations because the other records have done good, does it seem like a lot of that fun is kind of lost? Do you know what I'm saying?
No, all pressure and all fun is in your head anyway. So if you have fun doing it, you're going to have fun doing it. You're not going to feel pressure unless you put that on yourself. So none of us do that. So
Are there any of the aspects of the whole touring, making records, videos, annoying interviews like this that get to you after a while?
Oh, everything does after a while. No matter who you are or what you do, if you do enough of the same thing over and over, it gets to be a drag.
What is it that keeps you sane?
Playing.
I thought you were going to say bowling.
Nah, no bowling, man.
We'll be back in Seattle with Soundgarden. know, one of the aspects of bowling that a lot of people don't really like too much is the shoes. You have to wear what some people think are goofy shoes. Well, I just put on some goofy shoes and came to the realization that these goofy shoes match exactly with my shirt. So I guess that says something about my style of dress. Now watch. Before I've been bowling crappy. Now I got the shoes that match the shirt. Now watch. Proof positive, it doesn't matter. Even if you wear goofy shoes and goofy shirts, I still suck at bowling. I got a great idea. When we play this show back, you know, on Headbangers Ball, why don't they just show all the segments where we didn't get strikes, okay? Because I think, how many times did you've probably thrown the ball about, what, 20 or 30 times? There are only like 4 or 5 segments where you didn't get a strike, right?
Yeah, I think I'm working
Let's
on...
just show just those, okay?
Sure, I'm working on a 500, so...
Exactly. Because I think there were only like 4 or 5 times when I didn't get a strike. And if it's okay, I'd like to only show those segments. That way, if we're ever out of the town, we want to hustle people, tell them that we don't know how to bowl, might make a little bread on the side.
Next time, let's all get together and do baseball, softball.
You know what I see is when you guys come back, the Soundgarden bass fishing edition of the Headbangers Ball. Because you guys, you know, bowling, bass fishing would be the next progression.
I would guess so. Bowling, bass fishing.
Were there any sports when you were like growing up? Was it always playing in a band, or were you like a sports guy at all?
Well, yeah, man, I love baseball, you know, so I play baseball. The band thing, well, that came later.
How old were you when you first started playing?
Baseball?
No, the band thing.
16, 17.
Little garage band?
Yeah, I would say so. It was a basement band.
Now, as opposed to being now in a big garage band?
Yeah, now we're in a really large basement band.
So it's worked from the garage down to the basement. Well, we're in Seattle. We're hanging out with Soundgarden. When are people going to see you on the road in America?
Starting Memorial Day, May, through the summer.
Real quick, I'm hearing rumors of this like Woodstock thing. Do you know anything about that?
Yeah, well, we were asked to do the 20th anniversary or 25th anniversary of Woodstock. All I can think of is that 25 years ago, I wouldn't have been there anyways.
So do you think you might be playing it? I gotta lie, you know.
Are you guys sponsoring it?
No, I gotta be really honest.
then.
While you guys were sound checking, I found your itinerary and I looked. It said Woodstock on it. That's how I figured out. It said like they were playing one venue that fit 8,000 people, then Woodstock, which fits 250,000 people. So
I'll be really honest. Michael Nesmith from the Monkees, his mom made a fortune on marketing whiteout, right? Inventing it. Well, I got a whole case of that stuff to take Woodstock off the itinerary.
okay, we'll find.
Woodstock, what? You know, what generation?
There you have it. But you never know. More Headbangers Ball in Seattle with Soundgarden.
Very special 20. I swear to you, it's worth it.
Oh, Mexico?
No, it's worth.
This is where.
It's worth just as much money.
Hold on, this is from where? No, it's not. I used to live in New Zealand.
No. It's not New Zealand. It's
Double or nothing?
Okay.
Would you have taken the money from me?
Yeah, I would have.
Yeah, you would. Anyways, let's leave the subject of bowling for a little bit and talk about Soundgarden. An interesting subject. Why not? You guys are going to be leaving America and going to Europe and probably not playing out here till when?
Probably not till the spring or summer.
And do you know what bands you're going to be taking out with you?
No.
Any ideas? Anybody that you've been listening to that you like?
Well, there's the Meat Puppets. We might be taking them out. I'm hoping. But I've been listening to them since I don't want to insult them, but, you know, this high.
Now, a lot of people, I've been talking to people that are into all different types of music, and from what they've heard of the Soundgarden record, and I hate giving compliments in front of people because it sounds like I'm just like, but it's really good, and a lot of people are really into it. Does it seem like the expectations for this record are pretty good?
What?
I said the expectations are very high for this record. You feel
Yeah, they
pretty
are.
good about it? I mean, does it feel any different before the release of this one as opposed to Bad Motorfinger?
It's like a little bit better. I don't know why. I mean, maybe because the expectations were higher and everyone's saying, like, you did it, kind of thing. I don't know.
Looking back on it now, are there any changes that you wish you would have made, or
On this record? No. I
did
mean,
that happen with any of the other records?
not really. I mean, I'm pretty good at, like, taking the record and, like, going, okay, this is the record. That was it. We did it. We made it. That's the best you can do. I mean, I don't listen to the record and think back like, well, God, if only we had turned up this instrument, or if only someone had played it better. I mean, you know, through the records that I've liked throughout history were records that, you know, bands were just jamming. They wrote the songs, they made the records, they went in when they had time and did it. I mean, that's what you get. And that's
Like originally records, to me, like some of the great punk records that I used to listen to, they're recorded in a day with like a $500 budget, and now people spend like thousands and thousands to make a record sound really crappy.
Yeah, well, there's no guarantee that if you spend $250,000 on a record, it's going to sound better than if you spent $500. There's no guarantee.
Now, who did the production on this record?
Michael Beinhorn,
Different from last?
very.
What are some of the main differences?
Well,
I mean, I can hear them, but
we got along with the last producer, and that's the main difference.
you didn't with this one, didn't with mine.
But we didn't, but in a good way. I mean, it was kind of like, you know, he would push us as far as he could, and then there would be fighting, and then we would kind of like meet halfway, and that was really good.
Do you ever get into the instance where a producer has a completely different vision for a song than you do?
Not really, not completely different, no.
Did any of them change dramatically in the studio from when you had originally wrote them?
No, in fact, on this record, they changed less than previous records. We kind of shot for like the original idea of the song and tried really hard to make that happen, and it did kind of.
Well, the new Soundgarden is, I guess, out in your stores now. Go out and buy it and look for them sometime summerish.
Summerish. Remember that MTV wins money from you.
And he would take it if I lost, okay?
I would.
From Seattle with Soundgarden.
By the way, I get that this is mine now.
I took your money, you can have the MTV My Cube. A fair deal. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, I did keep Chris Cornell's money. He makes tons of it, it's okay.
I got the first strike. I mean, he was copying me.
Hustling, hustling. Let me tell you something. We've waited about 30 segments for him to get a spare. Now we can use it. It's back. It would not go away. Obviously, they're having a terrible time with this downtime while they're going off the road, waiting for you to buy the record.
He doesn't like to be touched.
Hey, wait, let me ask you this one question.
What?
Do you get the most annoying question I've ever been asked? Do you get this same question?
What are your influences?
No.
No.
What's the
Yeah, I
worst
get
question you've been asked in this past year that I've been getting for a year and a half?
You know the one. It's like,
Ask the question.
how come you look so much like Eddie Munster?
No, that wasn't it. Oh, they asked that to me, but no.
Yeah, it's what. Why'd he cut his hair?
Do you hate that question? Do you get asked that question?
Yeah, you know
Is it the most annoying question in the world? Listen, don't ask, okay? Watch. Well, that's about it for tonight's Headbangers Ball, hanging out with Soundgarden. And I was going to say nice stuff about the records, but I can't say nice stuff when Chris is like just poking around behind
He
me and
doesn't like
stuff
to be
like
touched.
Stop touching me! Stop touching me! What is he doing behind my back? Anyway, let me tell you where we're going to be next Saturday on the Headbangers Ball. Next Saturday, we'll be hanging out with a different type of animal, not too dissimilar from Chris Cornell. We'll be hanging out at the San Diego Zoo. You spent a lot of time at the San Diego Zoo, right?
I've only been there once. It was depressing.
At the San Diego Zoo?
Yeah.
Well, it's going to be a happy show at the San Diego Zoo next Saturday night. Why will it be happy?
Who is it with?
Just the other animals.
That's it.
You know what the funny thing is? Whenever we tape shows at the zoo, the people don't know the difference between them and the bands that we have on. That's what's so crazy about
Did you run out of bands or something?
No, actually, we just showed the similarities between some of the animals at the zoo and some of the bands that we have on Headbangers Ball. And they are quite similar.
That hurts.
The new record is out. Go out and buy it. It's actually quite good. Seriously. Thanks for hanging with us. Hey, the Saturday after being at the San Diego Zoo, we go with a whole nother type of animal, Pantera. And don't forget to enter the Pantera contest. We've been giving you details on it. Enter, you might see yourself on Headbangers Ball, just like Chris Cornell did in 2 weeks. I'm Riki Rachtman. Remember to keep one foot in the gutter, one fist in the goal. Bye.